I am praying and believing with God with you guys that you have been yet holding on, as the older people used to say. This has really been an interesting fast for me, and I pray it has for you guys too. I do want to share this. The one word that God has really been putting in my spirit during this fast is desperation. Um, that was the first word I heard, and it was on day one, that He wanted to see my desperation. In Job 23, it was so eloquently stated by Job, his desperation, when he said that I crave being in the presence of God more than my necessary food. That is what right now we're laying aside anything that distracts us from God, any food, even our time of eating. When we have snacks at work, when we take breaks at work, instead of taking breaks to the natural, we're now feeding into the spiritual. But I want you to take for a moment and go with me to Fantasy Island and imagine, use your imagination station, and imagine being in a desert where you are craving water. And the only thing that you can think of is the water that you long to have. In Psalms 42, the scripture refers to, as the deer panted for the water brook, so my soul thirsts, pants after thee, to be in the presence of God. If you were in that desert and you were panting after God, that would be a desperation. That would be the only thing you could think of. That would be the only thing you wanted, to fill your cup with the presence of God. We are in a moment right now where it is where we can show God our desperation. How thirsty are you? How hungry are you for the presence of God? The word also talks about it, they that hunger and thirst after righteousness shall be filled. We have to have a desperation for Him right here in this moment. We're at day 15, but we have 7 more days that we can really begin to get into His face and pray and seek His presence like never before. And really just linger. I like what Pastor Daniel shared in the last sermon, the live sermon that we had, was to abide in His presence. Not always talking, not always making requests, but just sitting in a silent place and waiting for God to speak to us in our desperation, in our hunger and thirst for Him. If we wait on Him, He will answer. So in these last 7 days, show Him your thirst. Show Him your desperation for Him. As we continue in our fast, I look forward to seeing you guys in our next live service. And I can't wait to see some of the things that God is going to reveal, because as He reveals it to you, He will manifest it in your life. So as we wait on Him and abide in Him, I will continue to be thirsty for Him.